when the only woman in his life passed away. He closed that door forever.
That is the one place I couldn't sleep.
You haven't been in a bedroom in 4 years.
The animals took over as soon as I left.
We have all kinds of signs of moisture. This is not done with a permit, no foundation. The only real way to fix this is to take it down. Manuel. Must be Manuel.
You must be mine.
I am. I think I need to fix that squeak on your door.
Oh, that sounds so great.
Well, that's the little things that drive me insane.
No, Halloween, it's a great door. I've been in this house between 25, 30 years. It was nice and fresh when I first moved in here. Whoever had it fixed it all now, nice, and it looked okay.
Ben?
How you doing, Mike?
Nice to see you, sir.
Pleasure.
Well, this is a cute little house.
It's always been comfortable. I mean, it's not big, but to me, it was the perfect size.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the back somewhat addition. So was the addition on the house when you moved in?
Yes, and it looked perfect at the time. 'Cause
It did.
The guy fixed it all up when I bought it.
These homes were only built with one bedroom. And I gotta tell you, for a growing family, doesn't make sense. What does is, along the years, families do it yourself and put an addition on the back to give it a two-bedroom home. Well, should we take a look at what we have here? I just want to take a look around. So this is the one bedroom, and the addition was the second bedroom, correct?
This is the bedroom now.
This used to be my
This
bedroom.
is where you sleep. This used to be your bedroom.
It used to be my
Ben's bedroom.
This is actually Ben's old bedroom, where Manny has been sleeping since his wife died 4 years ago. They had been married 40 years, and the loss was so devastating that Manny could never sleep in the room they once shared.
She was my only girlfriend, and as far as I know, I was her only boyfriend. She learned to cook the things I like the way I like it. And before we discovered the joy of sex, we discovered the joy of cooking. And it's showing, right?
You haven't been in a bedroom in 4 years.
No. The animals took over as soon as I left.
What animals came in?
First was skunks.
Oh, that's not a good animal to come in.
Okay.
Something tells me it's not in good shape.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's kind of cold in here.
Oh, yeah, because the heat shut off in this room.
Yeah, you definitely have a smell.
You see, I ripped the carpet.
Is that to get to the skunk?
Oh, yeah. Look. See?
Yeah, they chewed through everything,
So I
didn't they?
sprayed. I didn't want that smell in there.
I understand losing a loved one. I mean, that's hard, but closing off that bedroom, that opened up the opportunity for critters galore, raccoons, skunks. And let me tell you what squirrels can do. They can chew up that electrical so bad, there's a fire waiting to happen. I can see, actually, clearly that the foundation is totally not square. Did you ever walk in here and almost roll to the window? Because there's got to be about a 3-inch drop.
It sunk after a while.
Mike, this opening is done recently since we came to look at rehabbing this room.
Yeah, and I had to look at the electrical short.
So you were trying to find the short,
I
guess.
found it. It's up there. I mean, I follow the wires.
We have all kinds of signs of moisture. You've been, like, it's been raining in
No,
here,
but
yes?
the roof got done. It looked perfect when I bought it, actually. It was the...
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. And there's a small family. I figured that's plenty for us. Bedroom.
Okay, what I'd love to do right now, Ben, maybe we can walk out the back, take a look, and I'll see if what I can see for the foundation and just see, I'm probably gonna bring it in and take it down, but I wanna see it first.
Sure.
None of this was done by you guys,
Well,
right?
actually, this retaining wall was our first project in the house many, many years ago.
So you did the retaining wall?
Yep.
It's really clear that this is not done with a permit, no foundation. I can tell just by looking at it. And the only real way to fix this is to take it down.
I'd be happy to strap on some coveralls and do whatever I can to help as well.
Do you want to help me help your dad?
I'd be honored.
This may come down really easy if I give you a sledgehammer.
I actually put my weight behind it. I can probably tie a rope to me and I'll take her down.
I'm going to test that theory. The addition, it's sinking, and it's not going to stop. Eventually, it's going to ruin the structure. It already is. All I want to do is I want to put up a room that makes sense. Not necessarily a bedroom because he lives alone, but maybe a place where he can hang out with his grandkids or play his guitar.
Life now is totally different. You know, I got everything I need, but I don't have my partner. It's very lonely. I always fell asleep here. As soon as I got to the bedroom, I couldn't sleep because I was by myself. Come here, buddy. That's why I got these cats, and they mean a lot to me. Come on, buddy.
Well, I like your dad. Seems like a really nice guy.
He's kind of special to me.
You're the only child?
I am.
You're the only child.
And you know, both my parents gave up everything they could while I was growing up to make sure that I had everything I could, so.
You know, unfortunately, my dad died when I was 30 years old, and I really missed the guy. We were best friends. And I get the relationship that Ben and his dad has, and I really appreciate it because I wish he was still around, that I could talk to him. Well, Manuel is, so let's make sure that he's around for a while so they can have fun together in this house.
There's a lot of life left in my dad, and I want him to enjoy the rest of the years of his life as comfortable as he can be, and it's what every son wants for their parent, for them to be happy.
This is starting over. This is something fresh and new for him that's necessary for him to continue on for the rest of his life. Does he want to move? I don't think so. Should he move? No. Can we make it right? Absolutely yes. Not only is Ben dedicated to his father, but Manuel's dedicated to Ben. We can see a great father-son relationship here. Reminds me of my dad. My dad used to sing all the time, too, so I can really relate to Manuel. Gentlemen,
Hey,
are you ready to play? I noticed you have your helmet on.
for safety.
Sir Ben, I noticed you're wearing yours too. Well, let's take a look at the bedroom. Have you moved out the stuff?
Yes, most of it, yeah, whatever's there is going.
Last time I was here, I said we're gonna check for asbestos in the plaster. We're gonna take a look at everything, get our permits, and we're ready to play today. The good news is there's no asbestos in the plaster.
That's great.
That's great news.
Well, you can really see now that I've got a little more room in here. It's not so much that the whole addition is pulling away from the house, but that it's literally crippling down. So the floor's dropped a good, I don't know, 6, 8 inches, and it drops so much that's when it starts to pull the wall right off the existing home. Any last words before I start taking this down?
By all means, go ahead. I'll help you.
You'll help me?
Yeah, sure.
No,
Give me a
I
hand.
don't want you to help me. I want you here in case I gotta ask you questions, but I don't want you doing
Well,
anything.
I'm here.
For me, it's thank you, Mike. That's all I can say.
We're gonna get Ben to help us. I'm gonna tie a big rope around his chest, and he's gonna pull that way. The other end of the rope's gonna be attached to some structure here, and he's gonna pull. He's a big boy.
It's pure brute force.
Make sure the rest of the house don't come down with him.
It just might. That's the reason I want to take it down gently.
My dad is an old-fashioned guy. My mom took care of everything for him. It was, where's my underwear, where's my socks? So when my mom died, it was time for him to learn everything over again. It was tough for my dad to say, I can't sleep in there anymore.
Yeah, well, she's never gonna leave me anyway, but
No.
at least the room will be decent.
It's time to get back on with living and really move on. That's really what it's about.
All right. Let's get at her.
Thanks, Mike.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is Ben. He's going to be working with us. You notice he's wearing a white helmet, so he's the boss of his father at this point.
I didn't get that memo, I'm sorry.
And only your dad.
Yeah.
Let's start with the light, get someone on the grill, and then we'll get ready to pull the ceiling once that door's sealed.
Okay, all right.
This is the fun part, eh, Ben? You just get the wreck things.
You have a pair of pliers, bud?
Most of the time, the guys like the wrecking part. Coming through.
squirrel lives. Outside.
Look at the drywall. Even the squirrels were trying to dig through
Yeah.
it. You see the paw marks?
Yeah.
Nice and black.
Oh my God, look at that. Definitely squirrels ate the casing on it, but then someone spliced it back together. Oh my God.
Stevie, you just gonna get some more cleanup? No. You gonna get some more cleanup?
I love my job. I can tell by looking at things. It's old. There's history in this. I want to bring them in and see it. I don't know if anyone noticed. You had a fire at one time.
What?
You had a fire.
That's the previous owners.
Now, look at the other things. You know, the squirrels were eating at all the wires.
Mike, the actual squirrel did some electrical here. He
Yeah.
bit through it, then tied it back up.
Something tells me Manny did.
No, my dad, no way. My dad doesn't do
This was
electrical.
closed up. There's no access.
So somebody at one time did that.
Previous guys.
You see that big yellow thing back there?
Yep.
That's the tractor I'm going to be driving.
So we'll just cut the inside. You're going to tear the rest out?
When I was a kid, I had one of those ride-on tractors, and I'm telling you, I dreamed of taking things apart.
And now look at you press buttons, blow up mountains, get in big machines, pull down houses. You're fulfilling every childhood dream you ever had.
Looking good. Do a clean cut line up and over and sort of keep that dormer in place just to protect the roof line until we start building the other one. Then we'll tie back in again.
That's it. That's all the shingles.
Keep this side up because that'll keep me lateral from going this way. We can knock out this side and that side. Keep the front up. Ready? Somebody collected a bunch of stuff and put it together here.
We could learn something from them, couldn't we? They recycled everything.
Yeah, they did, but then you get this.
Yeah,
This is
sure
not
enough.
what we built. Wow, look at that's old baseboard.
Yeah.
I'm so used to seeing this, especially as a kid. This is how they built everything, right? Just took scraps from everyone's house and put together an addition.
Okay, Mikey, go ahead, bud.
My job is done.
Nobody say put your weight behind it, okay? Nobody.
I was kidding. Get out of the way.
I'm losing it for you.
I put enough guys at it, they'll get it.
Oh, yeah. There's some holes in here.
There's a carcass.
But that's a skunk, isn't it?
There was a couple chewing wares in here, so he's definitely got his.
Good, he got it.
There's a home under here. No, there's a big home in there.
Wow.
You know what? It's a homecoming time.
Put him back. All right, so this is the last you're gonna see of this place, okay?
Oh, I'm glad. I don't mind. Send me away.
All right, you gotta go. Now, what Manny does not know is that I want to put on a solarium. So it's relatively going to be about the same size. First, we're going to have to make sure we do a full back wall here. That will be a firewall because we need that fire rating from that addition to this addition. We'll have a knee wall approximately this high, glass windows all the way around, with a peaked roof tying back into the dormer. Once that retaining wall goes right to the garage and we drop the level of the ground, it gives an area for barbecue, for patio. Can you imagine being inside looking out and enjoying your really nice backyard, not to mention really nice solarium? There's a home under here.
A home, yes.
Oh, that freaked me out. It was a piece of first that moved. I thought someone was sticking his head out. I was like, where's my hammer? Okay, so here's the deal. Once this is down, you are going to demo the bathroom. I am going to help you design it, redo it, but you're going to do it for your dad. I'm just going to guide you.
I'd love to.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we're not going to tell him, so you got to get him out of the house the next time we're here.
You got it. Let's go, boys.
You like the white helmet today?
Benny, get over here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
See the helmet?
Yep.
He's the boss today, buddy. I know he's younger, but what does that say?
Ben's boss. I like
Ben's
that.
boss.
Okay.
So you're gonna do the work. He's gonna help you with it, okay?
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome to the team, big boy.
While I was inspecting Manny's house, it was really simple. Not only was the back addition bad, but the bathroom is really old, outdated, and looks like somebody's tried to make it better. I might as well give him a new bathroom.
We'll just get all the tile down, we'll put it in the tub, and then we'll try to pick it out later.
Okay.
Just to keep the mess down. You see how old and dry that is?
Oh, yeah.
That's because they use glue, eh?
It's kind of funny because it looks like this used to be a door frame here or something. Yeah, that's a really strange shape.
I found another plumbing line here, Ben. Whoa. Ashes.
It's pretty cool when you open up walls. You never know what you're going to find behind, especially when you didn't do the construction.
There's another foot above this, eh?
Opening up the ceiling and finding out that it was a drop ceiling was really interesting. But when you realize that they're covering up lath and plaster, and it kind of makes sense why they might want to do that.
I noticed you got a little scrape there. Let's see it. No. Everything all right?
Just makeup.
Just a little makeup?
Little souvenir of what not to do when you start pulling down tiles.
You felt the pain of a small bathroom gut job. And once we've seen the asbestos tiles, you could see it in Ben's face. He was worried. That's fine, Damon.
Okay.
Show him what's in there, man.
Okay.
We had to stop here because I think, by my eye, that's asbestos. Eh? The 9x9 tiles?
Your
Is
guess
it-
is correct, sir. That looks like a 9x9 tile to me. Good freaking call, my friend. Well, you know what? This stuff happens. They use asbestos in everything. It was the best insulator they could use, so we did find it, which means I've just got to shut it down. Am I surprised? Not really with this age of a house. Okay, guys, I don't even want you vacuuming. Please, let's just step out. Derek, I want you to seal the room.
door.
Okay?
Hey, shouldn't Ben be doing this? I'm the boss. Where'd he go?
We actually have a pretty big day today. We have Joey coming in to run in his conduit. We also have Technopost coming in to actually start doing their digging for our posts for the concrete slab today. After that, I gotta get a lot of gravel in there and we gotta start forming for our pad. The faster we get that pad done, it's a building block for the rest of that structure. How you doing, Sil?
Good yourself?
Thanks for coming in, man.
No problem.
Now, important thing is we did a call before you dig here, just in case we
Yep.
wanted to test any lines under here. Always do a call before you dig. That's where they come and they locate all the gas lines, all the electrical lines. Any lines that run through your yard, you use that service. Now, because it's a backyard, there's probably nothing running back there, but am I gonna take that risk? Absolutely not, and neither of those guys. This thing here is gonna sense when the ground is solid. Is that right? Can you explain that to me?
Exactly. So basically this screw, just like putting a screw into wood, we're gonna screw this into the ground, okay? Once we start getting into some dense soil, right, so the resistance is gonna show up on our gauge.
Brilliant. Now, this thing's gonna go in. This obviously stays in the ground, and this ties into our rebar?
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus, that takes all the work out of it. You guys are gonna put me out of a freaking job eventually.
We got the first 7-foot section in.
Yeah.
We're into some decent soil. We're just not at the design loads yet. So we'll put an extension on, we'll keep going down, and hopefully we get that pressure sooner than later.
Yeah, because you might run out of posts.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Putting on the proper gear, we could remove the asbestos that's in there. It's only a level 1, which means it's very low on the radar. It's still asbestos, and I'm not putting my guys in harm's way. Dust still occurs, so what do? I call in the right people. They come in, they seal it properly, they have the equipment to deal with it, and they have the means of disposing it properly, which we do not. Bring in the right people.
Got 2,000.
Okay, where are you guys at? How are the posts, man? What was your final depth, brother?
We're all about 10 feet.
10 feet. This is gonna really hold the pad in place. It's gonna be the most solid structure we've ever built. Probably not, but I said it. It's out there. Now I have to work with the guys because they have to know the height of my concrete. They want their posts to be right in the middle of that slab. I'm gonna take a level from inside the house, bring it outside of the house through the doorway, measure down for my step. That is the height of our concrete. I wanna make sure I have at least a 7-inch step to an 8-inch step coming out of the house. Once we determine that, we're ready to go.
Okay, right there.
Guys, as soon as he's backfilled that, even if he hasn't cut these down yet, let's start getting our gravel in, okay? Yeah. We'll gear up for that.
Today we're getting ready to pour the concrete. All the forms are in place. We have the pylons, which I love, and pinned to the house. This is really gonna hold that pad in place.
The last step in prepping for our pour here is a bonding agent. It goes against this wall. It's gonna help bond the new concrete to the existing foundation wall.
Besides the concrete pour, I want to get a little further on the bathroom. Now, I have all my trades here today. I have plumbing, electrical, and HVAC all here today, getting that bathroom run.
Santos is working in the ductwork downstairs. All I hear is, Mike, I need to see you. Mike, I need to see you. Okay. Okay, now that the ceiling's down, have you found anything I need to know?
That liner should be patched.
Was that open?
That's how it was found.
Because that's got to be completely sealed off
Sealed
so we
off.
don't get a backdraft.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen. Chimney effect comes right back down again, and we're going to pull all those off gases back in.
Yep.
This can be dangerous. Why? Off-gassing needs to escape the house. We don't want it inside the house because this is the kind of stuff that keeps you asleep. In other words, you won't wake up. We'll put in some Roxol and then parge it closed.
Yep.
So that's fine. Everything else?
One of the biggest mistakes that these gas fitters are making is that you have to have a union in place of this flare fitting.
When you say a union, you're saying like a coupling.
This is a union. This is what's supposed to be coming apart.
They allow movement where
Yes.
this one does not. You
Yep.
play with that line, you're gonna break the seal, have
Yes.
gas in the house, and
Yep.
near a flame is probably not good. Hey, thanks, this isn't so bad.
Nope.
I like not so bad.
Not so bad.
A couple of wrong things,
Yep.
but we'll make it right.
How about some concrete now?
I wouldn't talk into it now.
Here it comes.
Don't get it on the wallpaper.
It's gonna take quite a bit of concrete just for the keys. What I like to do is just go back and forth across the pad, just filling it up as you go.
Hey,
I like
you're
to splash.
splashing me. Oh, I got it inside of the
I
head.
blame you.
Damn, it splashed all over everyone. That's the thing about whoever holds that hose, look out for the aftermath.
Hey guys, can I get a couple of hammers just walking around, hitting the base of this, please? Adam's just double checking to make sure that we're completely level.
Double checking is really smart because once you put this amount of weight of concrete in, it could literally push the form down. It's perfect. If it's out a 16th of an inch, I'm never gonna complain. Just float it after it sets for a bit and it'll be totally fine.
All right, Ben. So, considering that we're doing the bathroom upstairs and all the plumbing, all the essentials are down here, we're going to start from the basement and we're going to work our way up.
I really want Ben to be part of this. I want him to see what it takes to do this. He wants to be here. He can't be here every day, but we're gonna try and get him in here. I want to teach him.
Apparently, it's appropriate that I wore this shirt today because Stinkies in the Cayman Islands is now all over me. Should it smell like this?
It's the right smell.
Okay.
I can't explain the smell. It's dank is a good word.
This is sewage. So that's why we wear the gloves. That's the initiation process in the plumbing industry. Every guy that starts the job has to go through that. You do have to get yourself contaminated with sewage. There's no way out of it. We had the water because of inadequate slope.
Right.
This is what's inside the pipe. All the sludge buildup, the pipe is actually
It's
pretty
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best way to fix it is just get rid of it all and start from scratch. Ben has done very well today. Unfortunately, he's contaminated, so I'm gonna send him home so he can take a shower, and I'm gonna continue by myself.
Looking at the walkway here, I don't want to get into taking all this down. That's a crap load of work. What do you think?
The only way to do it is to take all this out.
You're kidding me.
It's the only way to do it.
I knew coming in here looking at that retaining wall, it was going to be an issue. Why? Once the pad's in place, we want to do interlocking stone. To try and tie all that in when we've got a wall that's caving out, it's not going to work. Because you're better to start from here, work your way back, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, Mike, we talked about that. We were worried about that wall being bowed, eh?
That's the only way to do it.
All right. All right. Let's take it down.
So I trust Johnny fully. Am I a little frustrated that we have to add to this project at this stage? Absolutely.
I know that he lost a life partner, someone he loved more than anything in the world, someone who did everything for him. They were two peas in a pod, and to know now that he's ready to close a chapter and write a new one, and write it with vigor and enjoy the rest of his life, there's nothing more I could ask for.
We got an amateurish wall that's been installed. It's failing. We got to take that out, install new.
I want to start on our knee walls, guys. Well, I talked to Rob from Four Seasons about the roof line, what we're going to do on our wall this way, okay? Now, there's some questions I got to ask you about this structure here. Now, you're talking about, according to the plans, you want me to cut this roof back on top of that brick.
In line with existing, yeah.
So my bearing load is here, and it's fine because it's just cantilevering over the top of the brick.
Right.
So this is still fine with code. I just can't cut it back. Now, the sunroom needs to butt up to a flat surface, but if we cut the roof back, it won't have the support it needs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bolt two 2x10s to the wall to hold the load of the roof. We'll then build a 2x4 wall right underneath it to support that. In the end, the original load from the roof in the sunroom will be transferred right down to the concrete pad.
You know, I've seen people cut it off before, and that's
Well, absolutely.
without thinking about it, you know, just chop.
Yeah. Well, could you imagine? You chop that off, what's holding up your roof line anymore?
Exactly.
It's actually gonna fall.
One of your helpers.
Now that the concrete's cured, we want to make sure we drill in proper places. Think of 16-inch on center for those 2x6 studs to anchor our framing to the concrete.
We're using true bolt anchor wedges to anchor the wood into the cement. They're corrosion resistant, and Sherry's behind me just tighten them up.
I love that my daughter and my son really are part of this because, you know, to see Sherry swing that wrench, no problem, put the bolt down. I mean, we have impact tools and everything, but she grabs the old wrench and away she goes.
4 to 6, my dear.
46.
The guys are in the bathroom right now just finishing up the framing. We're gonna have a couple of the other guys come in, soundproof the walls, insulate the exterior wall. Then we're gonna get ready for self-leveling the floor, which is the most important part.
Oh, girl, you're messy. What's up with that?
You're gonna get it by the end of the day.
I'm gonna be full of PL later.
She never did that. PL if you're lucky. Hey, does this stuff come out of hair?
Please don't.
The bathroom floor is a little unlevel, so we're gonna use a self-leveling product. Now what that's gonna do is level it up so we can put our tile on top.
and 2 workers. What do you work for the city? Maybe some of these guys on break need a little prank played on.
I agree.
Where's my belt?
Oh, that's funny, eh? Yeah, yeah. Big gang.
I wasn't any part of it.
Yeah, you better run, buddy.
So what we're doing is just pouring a concrete footing for a wall stone that's going to be retaining all this soil and the rest of the landscape.
We have the sunroom's glass coming in right now. They're bringing in their windows as we speak. John doing the rest of the landscaping in the background. We're all trying to work on top of each other here, and I'm in the way.
The guys there now doing the flashing work and get the aluminum sills down to seal everything at the bottom so that we can start putting the windows in.
Okay.
When you're dealing with a concrete base like this, you always glue the first course, and then the rest, however many courses you're doing, that'll just sit on top. Then when you put the cap on, that also gets glued.
We've got Ben on site today, and believe me, he's been working his buns off. He's doing everything he can to help his dad.
Measure twice, cut once. That's what my dad always taught me. Okay, 24 1/4 from the top, 14 inches in.
24 1/4.
Like you mean it, Ben. Sorry.
Gentle Ben, eh?
Well, you know, I'm a delicate flower.
He's good. His lines are coming along, making good progress.
Sorry, am I biting you? Aren't I? Takes back everything he says. Parents do so much for kids throughout their entire lives that if I have the opportunity to give back in any way, I'm happy. If it's something as small as labor, or I'll carry out pieces of wood if they want me to do, but whatever it is to be part of helping makes it feel special.
The sun is shining. It's a beautiful morning, but we all know what happens in April.
I had a bit of an idea on kind of how to personalize the space for Manny a little bit. He lives here by himself, and I feel really bad for him. His wife passed away, and so I'm gonna look through some photos, take them away, and do something really sweet for him.
This is the season you're always worried about weather, and sure enough, we do our first outside project of the season, and it rains and snows on us for a solid week. So we're a little bit behind, but this week we've got the weather, and it's time to forge ahead.
Guys, lift it up towards me.
At the same time, they're bringing their roof from over this end. We're gonna get our gable on so we can meet them. They have something to butt up to. We'll sheet over everything. It'll make a nice solid structure. We'll have our roof and our gable on today.
looking good, isn't it? Everything's looking good. Stone's all in location. I'm talking the big armor stone. We're getting ready for spray foam. Before that, Joe is just gonna finish all the rough and electrical. I like this. Not too many people think of this. I already know what this is. It's wiring for the TV, and you can fish anything you want down to the bottom. I love Joe. He's such a good worker. He's fixing up all kinds of electrical, even a new light on the front porch.
Ben's been in here quite a bit.
Well, he better be, because he wanted to do the bathroom for his dad.
Yeah, Derek had them working on this wall together. Yeah, actually, Ben did quite a bit of mudding in here too with Nicole.
We got a huge day today. Johnny's coming in to finish off his landscaping. Joey's here as well. He's finishing off everything he needs to do.
Today we're shingling in this little roof. We're gonna pull out some old shingles, tie in the new ones, make it all watertight. That'll be it.
Well, right now we're digging some post holes for a fence we're gonna put up here. It's not really a three-man job, but the city workers are over there and they got like 8 people doing the same job, so we thought we'd minimize it with 3.
Can I get a hand here, boys? Please be careful with the wood. We don't want to dent it. You don't want to know what they cost. We've got over $2 grand in material here. Mike is gonna kill me. I like keeping one surprise for Mike every time. But you know what? Ben and his dad will love it.
So what we're doing now is just putting in the polymeric sand that's going to prevent any weeds from growing in the joints. Normal, everyday sand, that's going to create a medium for vegetation, insects. This is going to prevent that from happening.
Last day, always crazy, always crazy. Hydro seed, okay, no grass yet, but it will grow, it's green.
Hey guys, we're just gonna seal up the rock so it doesn't get covered with this grass. Make sure we cover all of the rock, please.
Now, this is what a reveal day should look like. I've got about 30 people on this site right now working their butts off. I got my guys inside painting, doing as much trim as they can. Plus, we have Frank in there doing electrical. We have the aluminum railing guys doing our aluminum railings right now. We have Steve Graves doing the siding on the house, and I wouldn't have this day any other way. Don't forget, we have Lee inside doing carpet, and we have our hydro seed in. It's looking good.
I'm actually gonna grab Ben and say, hey, you and I are putting the toilet in. By putting the wax ring down first, you don't mess with it, missing on the toilet.
Makes sense. Looks good and centered.
Take your time. That's it. Make sure it's straight and then just gently
Rock it down, yeah.
rock it in, because once it's down once, it's down.
Yeah, that's right.
Water hookup. I want to make sure it doesn't get wet, and I'm going to do this for the next, actually, hour.
Give it a flush.
I've never really let a homeowner come in and help us the way Ben has, so I have a little surprise for him. This is the first one.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's a white helmet. Because I figure after this, you're pretty well a white helmet.
Thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome.
I want to hug you, but I know the pretty ladies do that, man. Thank you so much.
Go get your dad ready.
I will, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whenever we do outside jobs, we can have a lot of delays, and they will add up. And here's the cost for this job. The sunroom, including the air conditioner, $63,950. The landscaping, including the retaining wall and cedar fence, was $26,850. The bathroom, plumbing, tile, vanity, and finishes came to $12,200. And when you add up everything, you get a grand total of $109,650, and that doesn't include us.
I got to see the bathroom, I got to see the stuff they did inside the house, but I know that there's been a whole crew of people working and we're in wind and rain and snow in the back, and I'm dying to see what they got back there.
Ben's always worried about his dad, and I get it. It's his father, but he doesn't live here anymore. We gotta make sure Manny has his own, let's call it independence, and maybe a new beginning. And that's exactly what today's all about. Manny,
Hey, Mike.
I'm so sorry to keep you out of your house this long. You can see it's just starting to rain, and it has been this way pretty well since we started your house. Snow, then rain.
Yeah.
You ready for the hot tub?
I'm ready. No.
There's no hot tub.
No hot tub.
Come on.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This is amazing.
We did so much electrical work in your house. We ran an underground line from the house to the garage. In the future, Ben's gonna do the garage.
Yeah.
The green earth is actually a seed. Come on up, I'll tell you about it.
This is amazing.
This will actually germinate very quickly, and you're gonna have grass in about the next 10 days. Did you see the back fence?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But the neighbors can't see what you did here. It's the nicest part of the house. Look at this.
Wanna go in?
Yes, please.
After you,
Like
sir.
to see inside the room.
Ben?
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
buddy.
Now, this has to be a fire door due to code, but that's just the way it is. Ben, please.
Oh, my God. Everything here is beautiful. This is a showpiece, I tell you. This is going to be my music room, my studio.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
So we have air conditioning, we have heat. This is state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly, energy efficient. So it'll keep this warm in the winter, it'll keep it cool in the summer.
I'll be spending time here at night looking at the stars.
Now, who do you think's idea was that?
Not Ben's?
No.
Your idea?
My daughter's. This was Sherry's idea. She wanted to take all your pictures. She rummaged through. Hopefully you don't mind, because she wanted to turn this into the wall. We'll call it the family wall.
Hey.
And did you see a new picture there?
Oh, my. They did that for this?
We brought Ben, his wife, and grandchildren
I wish you could.
to the studio.
That's amazing.
My dad was never a guy to hang a lot of pictures in the house, but that will be everybody in his life around him all the time, and that's amazing. I know that will brighten his day more than the sunroom itself will.
Open door.
Holy Toledo.
And you got a bathroom.
This
This was his
showpiece.
idea. This is your son.
Huge.
So this was all ripped apart. This was restudded, all new electrical. We added more insulation in your attic. Also insulation here, all mold-resistant drywall, new tub, new floor, and your son helped as much as he could with us to do this.
Mike, this is. Thank you very much.
Let me just show you out here. So we just painted out here, painted the living room, painted the ceiling, put in a new light. Ben actually picked that light.
This is amazing.
The kitchen's painted, the living room's painted. Your son's been a big part of this. I had to give him a helmet, a crew shirt.
Thank you, son.
I'm looking at my dad, and it's a great feeling. He's happy. That's what I love.
It's like new.
It's a new beginning.
My dad's got a new start, and he can do whatever he wants and be as happy as he wants for the rest of his life.
As a contractor, sometimes you have to tear apart people's homes. They've been living there for years. In this case, a do-it-yourselfer that Manny and his wife have lived in for so many years. With Ben's help, Manny has a new beginning, but it's bittersweet, with a new sunroom that his wife always wanted.
Come see Grandpa's new room, come. Olivia.
Mike, I have a picture for you.
You have a picture for me? Did you make this picture? That's beautiful, thank you. Can I have a hug? Okay.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.
You would think that you could hire your neighbor who lives right beside you to do your house, providing he's a contractor.
I am extremely angry. My neighbor cheated me and treated me wrong.
Obviously, he doesn't care enough because I'm here and he's not. That is unacceptable. You can be fined $50,000.
My mom has been living like a prisoner.
Not even a rat should live this way.
She's almost lost herself in this whole process.
So remember I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly?
He's the ugly.
He's the ugly. looking at your door handles on an angle.
Yes,
Is
I'm
it Tanya?
Tanya.
Tanya.
Yes.
Because some people like, you know, I want to make sure Tanya,
Yes.
Tanya.
Lali.
Lali. Nice to meet you, Lali.
See?
She's a hugger.
I am.
I'll get a hug too.
I'm a hugger too.
Oh, good bud.
Imagine everyone knows you in the neighborhood. And then a contractor moves next door. And he's been here for 7 years, and he's a nice guy, and he's fixing little things around the house, and they get to like each other. And all of a sudden, Lali hires the contractor to do a new kitchen. And 13 months later, there's no kitchen. I noticed your fridge is at the front door.
My fridge, okay, my fridge and my freezer.
Kitchen table.
Kitchen table is here, my stove is in the garage, and my dishwasher
This is usually not the spot for your kitchen table.
Typically we have flowers.
Let's take a look at your kitchen.
Let's go.
Okay, come back, I show you my kitchen that I've been living in all 13, 14 months. In April, he came in and he ripped it apart.
About 3 months it stayed like that, completely bare with the beams exposed.
This is supposed to be my kitchen.
Huh, interesting. So tell me about this. I mean, I heard it was around $26,000 he was charged. That's correct?
He was charging $26,000. He was gonna knock down this wall, okay?
Well, it doesn't look like it's down.
No, my real estate agent told me that everybody should have a separate kitchen, a separate dining room, and I should knock down the wall. So I said, okay, I don't want the wall knocked down anymore. So he said, okay, he'll reduce the price to $18,000.
You do realize that's $8,000 he's reduced it by, which is a very large amount for take down that small wall. How much did you give him down?
$13,000.
$13,000.
So altogether now it's 11,000 and change.
So why did it go to 11?
So he gave me 2 post-dated checks. Both of them bounced. So he came back and gave me $2,000 cash.
Because now the deposit
So
had
now
gone down.
the deposit's gone to $11,000.
Okay, so for
So I'm
11.
out of pocket $11,000. He kept promising, and nothing fulfilled.
Yeah.
He said the kitchen would be ready for my granddaughter's birthday. My granddaughter's birthday come and gone, didn't. Then he promised that it would be Tanya's birthday on the 23rd of August. It came and gone, nothing done. Thanksgiving, nothing done. Then he said it will be ready for Christmas. Christmas come, Christmas morning I phoned him. I said, Bruno, you're enjoying your Christmas, and I'm not. I said, I am stuck in a home where not even a rat should be. He said, oh, Lali, I'm very sorry, I'm very sorry. Your kitchen, in 2 weeks, your kitchen will be finished. I said, okay, fine. Came and gone, nothing done.
He took the kitchen out, which was probably a very small amount of cabinets, I'm gonna assume right here.
It was in this area.
He put a scratch coat down on the floor, which we haven't been recommended to do this for 20 years.
Yeah.
Just had the tile laid, and he hasn't been back since, which was how long ago, a month?
This was, about a month ago.
Okay, and he hasn't been back since. So what's he telling you? Like, I'm not
He
coming
makes
back?
excuses. We totally blindly trusted him. We didn't even,
He was a nice guy.
we didn't even
He
ask,
he was very nice.
anything.
Is he still nice?
She will say yes, I will say no.
I don't talk to him anymore. I come in, I will see them on the driveway, and I just come straight into my garage, lock my garage door, and come in my house.
I would like to know the difference between your neighbor breaking into your house and stealing everything or taking your money from not doing the job that he promised to do. Is there a difference there? One's theft, right? For sure, that's theft. But isn't the other one theft? He didn't come back to finish it.
When we said, we're gonna sue you, like, we're gonna take some legal action, he said, oh, just stand in line, you know? I was at court last week and lost, and when she gets paid, then you'll get paid.
He's done this so many times. He's gone to court, he's lost, and he doesn't pay it. And they have to hire a lawyer to bring him back to pay it out, and he knows this.
Tanya asked him, why on earth do you treat my mom this way? And he said, you know, Tanya, it's because your mom is a nice lady. And I leave your job to do another person's job who kept bugging me all the time. I said, but that's not right. That's not right.
So let's see. He's bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possible. I'm going to say 10 sheets of drywall for the hell of it. At 10 sheets of drywall, he spent about $120.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit of thin set, so out-of-pocket expenses. He's going to talk about lights. You got lights here?
Yeah,
I paid for the
I don't see
pot
lights. Oh, you bought the pot
Yeah.
lights. Okay, so he's out of pocket $200. And you gave him how much?
11,000. We didn't realize, when you put it that way, we feel really stupid.
You let me feel
I don't want
so
you to feel
ashamed of my
stupid.
stupid self.
I don't want you to feel ashamed. This is how this thing works when you're dealing with someone that doesn't know enough or care enough. And obviously he doesn't care enough because I'm here and he's not.
Yeah. I was trying to light a fire under her to get her to bother him about it, and I would go over and talk to him about it, and then she would say, stop bothering him.
We
You know,
were
you have
fighting
to
all
be
the time.
understanding. He's in a difficult situation. And I just decided, you know what, you don't want my input, and I ended up moving out.
I call it divorce dust. I don't care if it's husband and wife or mother and daughter. It's the same thing. They start picking on each other. I should have done this. You should have done that. She moved out of the house because of this. I get it. It's what happens. Whose fault is it? The contractor. We have electrical hanging out of the floor. That's a dishwasher line right there, I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, look at, okay, this one's on the floor live. This one's not only live right there in the box, the switch was on, which makes that live. What if they touch? That is unacceptable. Do you know you can be fined $50,000 by ESA, Electrical Safety Authority, because this is your house, and you're letting somebody play with electrical without getting a permit. If someone got hurt in this house, like a child got shocked and had to go to the hospital, or someone died from touching this electrical, all hell breaks loose when someone gets hurt. As long as no one gets hurt, it's only money, right? Unacceptable.
I feel that my neighbor abused me and cheated me and treated me wrong. And I don't think I deserve it.
Your door's backwards.
This
That is not the way to put in a door. Okay.
And we've been looking at it for years and never noticed.
You see the bottom sill?
That is...
That's an exterior part of your door.
Oh
So
my
that should be on the
gosh.
outside.
Yes.
That's a professional guy put my door in. He put the windows in also.
Let me show you something else. That just might surprise you. You have this, we'll call it lean-to over top of it.
Yeah.
Look at all the mold you have.
Yeah.
At least it's protecting the door from driving rain, because if you have that driving rain, it's gonna come right in all these holes, okay?
Oh.
Right in the bottom track, because the bottom track runs downward inside where it's supposed to run downward outside. Not to mention,
My gosh.
if I was a thief, all I need is a little tiny screwdriver and a hammer, because I'm just gonna come right up to your door, and I'm gonna knock your pins out. Knock your pins out, and I'm gonna pull the door open this way and go inside your house.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Just so scary knowing that now when my mom's there by herself, how easy it was for somebody to come in. It's terrifying.
Okay, because he's touched that wall, that wall, that wall, that ceiling, that wall, I'm taking all of that down to see what he's done. If he was a really good guy, you would think after 13 months he'd find time here and there to come in and finish it.
As I said, I leave it in your hands.
Well, this time you're actually in good hands, because I am a man of my word. Okay, so let's get our gloves, our masks, our helmets, and let's do this safely, okay?
Okay, guys, let's get the plywood down for a bin over here. Let's get the plastic up in the doorways, and we'll get the blue down on the ground.
I agree with taking the wall down.
Yeah.
I'm talking about bringing the island right around with bar stools on the other side,
Right.
okay?
As I said, I leave it in your hands.
Good job on setting this up. This is fantastic. I love the way you've tarped everything off. So I'm curious about a few things. This used to be a smaller door or an open window in the wall. He's taken down the drywall here, taken it down here. So anything he's touched, I want to take down and look at. I want to see why he's opened this. I figured. I want to see why he's dropped the drywall on all three walls, which doesn't make sense to me, considering he didn't redo the electrical. We are going to move this wall out, because the idea is we're just gonna have a nice ramp run that's gonna come across. We're gonna have a peninsula here, open concept into the main dining room. So let's suit up and let's pick spots. Ceiling, 2 walls, 3 walls, 4 walls.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, let's do it, boys.
start on the floor over there, please. Let's start ripping up this mesh.
Watch out, guys. Sharp. Coming through.
Pigeon, watch your back, bud. You guys should never be able to rip this up that easy.
Okay, well, we've done a lot of floors with this, and this is probably the easiest one we've done so far.
Yep. Well, it's gonna make short work for us today.
You know what? I'm glad this guy never finished the floor. It would have cracked for sure.
Look at that, I salvaged one. That's what you get for not back buttering. I'd say there wasn't a whole lot of love here.
Okay. It's, you know what, how was it long? 15 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
It's not in that bad shape, but there's some things that I do see. Somebody's taped up this electrical line. Now, I don't know if it was this contractor or someone else. So that's why they taped that up.
Okay.
But somebody's nicked that line, and what they did was they repaired it, and that's not the way to do it. See right here? Somebody's added this afterwards, because if you see the box here, has got the plastic from the outside. Actually, it does not. Okay, so the guy takes the drywall down. We see the insulation, we see the vapor barrier, the electrical. He's gonna put it all back up, and he's gonna move the kitchen around and not move the electrical, right?
Right.
So if he sees there's no vapor barrier in behind this box, there's no vapor barrier in behind this box, there's no vapor barrier in behind this box, he's put this beam in. This is newer wood. I don't know if he did this. He's got this wood, it's probably from someone's deck, and kept it. Look at the beam itself. Does it appear to be intimate to the top? Problem that I'm seeing, the floor joist does come down, so when he's put his beam in, it's not tight up against it enough.
These two are high, they're holding it up, but you're right.
So here's what we're gonna do. Since we know we're gonna pull the door, we know we're actually going to change the electrical. Let's pull the vapor barrier, pull the insulation, and then we'll prep to redo this. Is there ever not a surprise? Let's be serious. Come on now. Is it just the kitchen when you got electrical issues, minor structural issues? I looked at the hallway and I thought, you know, how's this kitchen gonna work and tie down? Pull it up. Let's go new, all the way.
That way I could bring the tile right into the kitchen.
Which means new baseboard, new.
How do you feel?
This is a small job. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so now that we've screwed the whole floor down, I need you to do some Irish dancing here to see if there's any bounce.
Yeah, it's better already. I did the deep potatoes.
You would think that you could hire your neighbor who lives right beside you to do your house, providing he's a contractor. Pro guys don't say, I'm gonna pull your cabinets out, then we're gonna design it, then we're gonna get the cabinets. It doesn't work that way. You work together with the right people, you design it. When it's ready, you take it apart, redo it, put it back together.
Because timing is everything.
Timing is everything. Well, the kitchen is down.
That door's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's not the way to install a door. Yeah, we got a lot of mold here. I'm wondering if we just pull off the sheathing and redo it all.
Well, my initial observation is it's way too low of a slope for shingles, like we see time and time again.
Yeah.
So you see all the nails, the shingle nails are rusted. You can see there's leaks like continuously throughout, like from top to bottom.
What would you do?
Well, it's got to be resheeted. There's a lot of mold on the plywood, so sheet it and treat it like a flat roof.
So just torch down?
Yep. Well, it's just a lack of slope. I mean, it's only going to be a problem again and again in the future, right?
Now, how many times I got to say this? Read directions. On the bag of shingles, it says minimum pitch. And it tells you, we want to see a 412 pitch. For every 12 foot of length, it's 4 foot of height. That's a minimum slope we want a shingle. That's about maybe not even a 112 pitch. Don't use shingles, use a flat roof product.
Okay, here's what I need done. I want guys split up into teams, okay? Adam, you're gonna be on the roof with me up top. We're gonna strip the shingles for Steve, and we're gonna resheet it today, okay? Perfect. Carl, I want you capping the water line. We don't have Martin coming in today, so I want this water line capped so we can actually start removing this wall. Guys, do not worry. It is not a load-bearing wall. I know it's a double top plate, but I don't know why they did it. Just take it down, okay? No one walks through that door because Adam and I are gonna be on the roof, okay, boys? Have fun. Ready?
Yeah.
Going for this one right here, okay?
I'm nowhere near it. I'm slightly closer to it.
Okay, so I'll do this one next, okay?
Good.
Timber!
So earlier on, Damon was complaining about the bounce in the floor. He wanted us to put some thicker plywood on and make it more rigid. We're watching Sherry screw down the floor, and as we're watching her screw down the floor, we're noticing that the nails actually have a 1/16 to an 1/8 space between them. So that's showing that the nail wasn't actually holding the plywood down and making a mechanical connection between the two. So we had a loose floor that was just kind of floating and bouncing around. We're gonna glue and screw this down. The screws are gonna grab, they have sharp teeth, and it's never gonna release.
Let's get some more glue in here, please. I'm working on it. This is going way too slow, guys. I'm everyone's best friend till things slow down. So I want 2 people on guns. I want people bringing wood in. I want 1 person cutting, another person measuring, okay? Let's get this done. They needed a big push in there. A floor that should have taken about half an hour has dragged on now till almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Go 31 1/4, please, on that one. And I need another full sheet in. We can get another one down right now. All right, guys, let's get, oh yeah! That's the energy I want back, all right.
Everyone's working right now. We're trying to get everything done at once, so it's a good time. We got a good pace going.
Ready? There. Okay, screw it down. Next sheet. Okay, that's what I want to see. Look how fast we got that down, boys and girls. Woo-wee! Last piece. Then we can start detouring this floor, continue down the hallway with the plywood, okay? Now you can tell a homeowner did this. This wasn't a contractor that did this. This was a guy with a few beers putting a deck together. All their spans are different. There's nothing 16-inch on center, and that's why the whole thing's a little wobbly. So is it dangerous? Absolutely not, but we gotta strengthen it up. It's summertime. They're gonna be having barbecues back here, so we're gonna do our part, just strengthen the whole thing up and bring it back up to code. We're gonna be adding some bolts. We're gonna be adding some lateral structure to the whole thing and make it a lot more rigid and sturdy.
Well, the guy got halfway there. He put joist hangers in, which is a huge thing. However, he just used a standard decking screw. It's a 3-inch deck screw, and some of them are 1.5-inch decking screws, which you'd use for fence boards. We're gonna replace them with a hex head number 10 engineered screw. It's gonna support this, and it's gonna be the way it's supposed to be.
Ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave. Woo! Hard work, baby.
All right, now we can have fun again. All right.
Nice wave, by the way.
In all the years, I've never seen a neighbor contractor screw his neighbor in a kitchen.
Thanksgiving, nothing done. Christmas come, nothing done.
And 13 months later, there's no kitchen.
I said, what's going on with my kitchen? I need my kitchen. Not even a rat should live this way.
I want Lali to be more comfortable in her home, you know, without being reminded of that stress from the next door neighbor. So I got my guys to come up with a couple of ideas and solutions to make the backyard more comfortable and private.
Okay, good. Take a bit of a blank slate here.
Absolutely. So I really want Lali and Tanya to be able to enjoy their backyard. They're family-oriented, and because of the conflict with that neighbor, they're not using their backyard. So saying that, I started fixing the deck. Then I went to privacy lattice. Then I went to the fence. I couldn't stand this fence. I want them to be able to use this back here and also enjoy it.
Yes.
We got a big brick wall here. I don't want them to see that anymore. I want them to look at their backyard and be like, you know what, I don't see that ugly building there. I don't see the neighbor that I don't like.
Okay.
Let's use the space.
As far as privacy goes, I mean, the neighbors have some existing cedars. You
Yep.
guys are taking care of this side with the
That's right.
fence. I'm actually thinking to do some nice tall pear trees across there and just block them right out. So let's get some plants, let's get some garden beds around here.
Sounds like a good plan. Look at that. It took us 5 minutes, man.
That's it.
Awesome, buddy. I think it's gonna look great.
Now, since we're doing a row of trees for a hedge, even within the trees, you want to look for, like a hedge, you want to look for the consistency. So we're just turning the trees just to get the most width out of the foliage at the top, that way we can get some fullness to it.
So we're installing our fireproofing underlayment. So the old roof was a shingle roof on a low slope, which allowed water to get underneath and rot out the plywood. They removed that, resheeted the deck. I'm gonna install my protection board and then start putting a flat roof on it.
We're getting pretty lucky here. We've had a good couple days of weather. We got our posts in. Now we're able to continue on our fence. We picked cedar for this backyard. It's a lot nicer look. It's a good wood. Naturally, it'll last longer. It's got its own natural preservatives, unlike pressure treated with chemicals and whatnot. It's a lot nicer of a finish. It's gonna match the deck nicely, which we're gonna skirt all in cedar and clean up. Be really nice.
The good thing about these pot lights that Mike's gonna like, these are gonna be LED pot lights. And the way Mike always says, bugs do not like LED, the light it gives off. They're not attracted to it. So hopefully, by putting LEDs out here, the homeowners can enjoy the deck and not worry about mosquitoes and all that surrounding them.
So the homeowner had another company come in and put in all new windows and doors. You ever seen a door installed backwards like that?
Yes, actually I have.
So how many times for you?
Well, 2 times in my lifetime.
That's not a lot, right?
That's
That means there's only a few dummies out there.
more than a few.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually the sad part.
That is just ridiculous. Every time I look at that door, you know, it makes me chuckle. We'll take the door and do a new door, and we'll give this to Habitat or something.
Sounds great to me.
I can't figure out whether or not they put the door in backwards or the house is actually built on the wrong side of the box.
And right now we're just dry fitting the door to see everything fits in place, which it does. The previous door and most traditional doors, to get ventilation, you have to go down practically on your knees and lift up. Door. And if you didn't hold onto latches, it could fall in your hands. This door right now, with a camera, you simply unlock it, it glides up on its own practically. Simple ease. It's great for tall people like me, I love it. And also the elderly people, they don't have to put force on themselves. And the best part of it all, hinges are on the inside.
Challenge right now is I got to cut a tile right around this bottom stair tread. So what I've done is I set up the grid pattern coming across this way, then coming across this way as well, and coming back down this way, making measurements inch by inch. And I'm going to transfer over to the tile itself that I'm going to cut, give myself a nice profile. Away I go. Moment of truth. Oh,
Tyler, you're doing that cut. Oh, bud. Nice freaking job, buddy.
I just left it a little short here just so I didn't take out too much because I wanted to double check with you if you wanted me to go flush in really tight with the carpet.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm replacing this carpet. Let's peel the carpet up so you can get nice and tight. And then when he puts his carpet back down, your cut's not gonna matter as much. Okay, so that gives you lots of room to play. That is a beautiful cut, my friend. You know how hard that cut is?
Yeah, I do.
You do know.
I just did it.
I'm really impressed, buddy. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Very
it.
nice.
Stretch. Oh, yeah, we got it.
So here's the cabinet color, Bob.
Let's do the massive Caesar stone layout here.
Okay.
Need 2 hands.
You want to put it down here?
Okay. So if you pick a dark color as an example, you'll have high gloss, reflective. It's higher maintenance because every finger mark, everything you put down is going to show. You go to a white color, and about 40% of what we sell these days is white or some version of white. Then it means that your spill the juice, spill the tea, everything, those show. Higher maintenance on that end.
Right.
You go in the middle, less maintenance, easier to take care of. The busier it is, the less it shows things. Anyway, the one I thought was really exciting is the one called Cream Marfel. So you've got the browns in it.
And look at it to the countertop, or to the cabinet as well.
And it's not glaring white, which wouldn't work as well. Right. And you'll get all the colors in it.
I like that a lot. Let's do that. Okay.
I'm starting to see progress, so, you know, that's good, but it's just not fast enough. Lali's been without a kitchen for over a year now. That's unacceptable. I've had my kitchen guy, Daniel, in to measure for all the cabinets, but we've got a lot of work to do before he can install them. We need to finish laying the tiles. To do it right, it takes time. Then, of course, we have to grout it. We have spray foam coming to insulate the exterior walls. And once the spray foam is done, we can put up the drywall, get a coat of mud on it. Then Daniel can put in his cabinets.
Mr. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
How are you, buddy?
Good, and you?
You got your bases and everything looks fantastic. This is looking good.
Yeah.
You like the tiles?
Beautiful.
The tiles are nice.
I love it. The color?
Yeah, and it's gonna match
It's a good
really
choice.
nicely with your cabinets. The Caesar stone's gonna come in.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up some accents from that. Thank you, buddy. It looks
Thank you, sir.
really, really good.
Thank you very much.
All that my mom has, her kitchen consists of basically a toaster oven on a dining room chair and her kettle beside it. I feel like things are happening and things are gonna get done. She hasn't had a boiled egg in like 13 months, which I think is crazy.
This is supposed to be my kitchen.
It's hard, especially now that I'm in my own house. Be in my house and be cooking and knowing that I hate talking about this kind of stuff because she's living here and she can't make herself breakfast. She can't make herself lunch. It's like a prisoner. That's how I feel.
Well, we're on the final stretch. You know what it's like? Everyone's in there. It's like a fast food restaurant. We've got electricians, we have painters, we have us. We're gonna do tile backsplash. I mean, we gotta get everything done because we're trying to get them back in the house.
Nice fit. You guys just wing that, or did you measure it? You just guessed that, eh? This is what I like, true professionalism. It's a perfect fit. It actually so tight that they actually had to sort of squeeze it in perfectly square in order for it to work. You even look at this joint right here. Now look at that seam. These measurements are so precise, that seam disappears. It looks like it's one seamless countertop. Very well done.
I think everyone knows I'm about what's behind the wall, but you need to pay attention to the finishing. And it's all about craftsmanship, doing trim properly, how you finish off your caulking in the corners of the trim so you can paint it. If you make it look really good, it feels really good. You don't want to do all that work behind it, and then it looks ugly by cutting corners in front of it. This is really All about a perfect transition. I mean, look at our floor height compared to the original. This is right directly over the sheathing. For our tile, based on the old structure here, we had to put down a second layer of sheathing, 5/8 tongue and groove, and then a beautiful bed for the tile. We want to make sure that this tile never cracks, never fails. So I want a transition that brings us down nice and smooth so you never stub your toes. Unfortunately, a lot of people will just nail it, tack it down. And what's going to happen is, if you use the gun like we always do, this is only common nails. So the more you walk over it, you can actually manipulate it and move it. So this will tack it in place. The glue will bond it. Patience is a virtue.
You know, we have 4 painters in here. We're trying to move as fast as we can. And since it's so humid, everything's taking a little longer to dry, which only extends our day. But we ultimately want to get 3 coats on pretty much everything.
Sherry, if you can, I want you to finish this whole area here. Then I'm gonna go this way, then I'll return. I'm gonna wash this and then wash my way back.
Okay.
Well, Sherry's done this enough. She knows that when we do the grouting, what we want to make sure is we fill the backside. Normally, what you want to do is wipe it 2 ways, up and down, across, as much as you can. This is where it really builds up the forearms. I love this as a nice exercise. Sherry?
That's a girl's home. We want giant forearms.
Once you start to get a glaze on it, you can actually probably start washing in an area of 15 to 30 minutes. So it's a trick. It's a real technique to sponging your grout, because the first thing you want to do is make sure your grout's in. The second, you don't want to pull it out. It's sort of like wash on, wash off. And just do it lightly. Take the top part off and leave just the right amount of moisture in the sponge. You can start to see it take shape. Good. Isn't that nice? That's some life. She's gonna fall over. Amazing what a little bit of planting, landscaping, trees, and a little bit of deck love makes a difference. The mulch, I don't think too many people know that mulch serves 3 purposes. 1, it looks really good.
Looks great.
Looks really good. 2, holds that moisture for the garden area. And we want to hold that moisture, don't allow it to dry out.
Very
3,
good. Oh, keeps the weeds down.
Keeps the weeds down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trees, tell me about the trees.
Okay, we got some pears, nice and tall.
Pears? They're pear trees.
Yes, sir. So they're gonna grow nice and tall, they're gonna get thick, they're gonna black out anything that's there. So by end of the summer, you'll get full coverage. By the end of next summer, you won't even know you have a neighbor.
And when they grow, I can come back and have a pear.
Not a fruit tree. Not a fruit tree. So.
I'm learning all kinds of tiger lilies, dragon's breath. It's like dragon's breath doesn't breathe fire and pear trees don't grow pears.
Unfortunately.
John came in the backyard, simple little garden, simple flower hangers, couple of nice trees. They're pear trees that don't grow pears, which I'm still trying to get over that thought. So cherry trees grow pears. I'm kidding.
Okay.
And the idea of the trees is real simple. Give that camouflage in between the two that they don't have to correspond anymore. When you add these little things, look what it does. It feels good. I'm learning more and more. This is not easy, but I like doing it. Dragon's breath. Who calls a flower dragon's breath?
Yeah, you see it, Johnny?
Yeah, there's a barn door here, Damo.
You see the 2 barn doors? No, that's not it. And I need 2 of those, a WP5 and a WP6, actually. Jeez, I'd rather put together a kitchen.
2, 4, 6, 8 skilled tradesmen putting together a play center.
Anyone see a WP2?
I inquired with Damon. He requested a play center. I said I had difficulty finding an easy put-together play center. And he said, don't worry, I'll take care of it on reveal day.
I need a WP8. Yeah. What's that one, Tyler? That looks good. I'd put my kid in that. Art?
I'm just enjoying the moment.
Really? I happened to be on the other side of the fence, and I could hear the guys trying to put together a little playhouse for kids, and they're standing there like, oh no, what are we gonna do? You know what's worse? we're done. If
I know.
This is gonna take you 4 hours. Get back to contracting, box it up, give it to the family. It creates a family thing to put together. Makes sense to me.
I'm gonna blame the sun. I think we were all too hot. We're frustrated. It's been a long day. Wait, it's only noon. Pack it up, put it in the box. I'm out. If I'm waving the white flag on that kid's playhouse, you know, we can build a kitchen. Can I build a playhouse? Doesn't look like it to me.
Yeah, man. It's the office.
Hello? Vinny, you're fired.
To complete this kitchen and help bring the family back together again, let me tell you how much it costs. Just in the kitchen, the countertops, electrical, plumbing, insulation, the tiles on the floor, $60,800. All the lumber, the landscaping, the barbecue, the electrical, $16,640. The waste bins, the cleaners, carpet, drywall, paint, etc., $10,150 for a grand total of $87,590. And that doesn't include us.
Oh my God!
Doesn't feel like you're doing anything.
Oh, he's not really. It does on my side.
Someone scratched my back?
No.
Oh.
Help me.
Okay, thank you.
Help me.
Oh, that feels bad.
No.
What? Why is there an obstruction there?
I'm at the back.
Oh, you know what? It's gonna stick out a little bit. Let's leave it.
Hello. Help.
You know, I gotta tell you, I tried to meet your neighbor. I tried to talk to him, and it seems every time I'm here, he's not. However, I did have some people of mine talk to him. He's saying it hurt him, and he feels really bad, and he wants to make sure he gives you money back. That's what I heard.
Oh. Well, I'm really glad to hear that.
It's a shame he's right next door, but just ignore it. It's done. We've completed everything. It looks beautiful. I want to take you in to see it. You can let it go. Just let it go. Today is all about family again. Forget about it. It's done. Everything's fixed. Not only is everything fixed, there's more done. And that's just because we wanted to throw in a little more love from us to them.
Everything is just behind now.
We have the future now.
Going forward.
Yeah. It's
going forward.
Doesn't that look nice?
My goodness.
What? This is your kitchen.
Oh my gosh, it's been painted.
Oh, wait a minute. This was your kitchen.
Oh my gosh. I love the tiles. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Okay, so how could I leave your old tile after doing a brand new kitchen? How could I leave it? I couldn't.
No.
But what did that mean? That means pulling everything up, doing a proper subfloor, laying tile, thresholds, all new baseboard, all new casing, cutting all the doors down. That's just out here.
Oh, new lights.
Oh my God.
You excite
New
easy.
light fixtures.
Oh.
Wow, if you like this, wait till you see the kitchen.
Sorry, Mom, look at the kitchen. You have a kitchen.
I have a kitchen.
Oh my God.
I have cupboards.
That's like out of a magazine. And it's gonna be in your house.
No.
After about 200 plus reveals, I don't think I've ever had two women scream so much in my life. I mean, normally I'm explaining what's behind the walls, what we had to do, and I just went, enjoy, because they loved it.
More than I ever dream.
Yeah, it's spectacular.
That wall was easy to come down because it was not a load-bearing wall.
Oh my God.
So my idea was to put a peninsula, obviously 2 chairs, you'd have a nice serving area. Now the family comes in, right? And now you see them, you talk.
Yeah.
The kitchen should never be a box that you can't see.
I know, I hated that.
The countertop, and this is beautiful. This is Caesar stone. It's 100% non-porous. It'll never absorb.
Because remember, the whole reason we started doing the kitchen was because the counter was rotting through. Now this will never absorb water. I love it. It's beautiful.
You know, we did so much other work in the house. I'm not even going to talk about it. This is just about a good day.
You can see there was a lot of love
and thought into every detail.
Yes, that went into this work.
Shows how much they care about their work.
And I tell you, Mike and his crew will be blessed.
Yeah.
They will be blessed.
This whole ordeal caused a slight issue between you both, right? You moved out.
I know.
So we did something extra. We wanted to do the backyard to bring you all back together again.
I hope so. We'll get together.
So how would you like to see the backyard?
Oh, I would love to.
Let's go in the backyard. Things are getting back to normal, so it's good. It's good.
I thank Mike for that.
Oh, shit. Lights. There's lights. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is just a whole lot of love from my guys to you. They wanted to dress it up. Obviously, we ripped the whole roof off, redid it, gave you lights, created a little more structure so we have lateral, because that's really important.
Right.
We stained everything. These are LED lights. We gave you the full privacy on this end to give it back to you. You have trees on this side, and on the other side of this, if you look through, they're pear trees that do not grow pears. It's the style of tree. They just grow nice and bushy. So what happens is...
You won't be able to see us.
Yes.
I can't believe that somebody have such a big heart that can hear that somebody is in trouble and need help, and without even a question, come out and do it.
This is John, my landscaper, wanting to add a little love for you, too.
Oh my God, look how different it looks. I feel like it's a dream. Like, this is crazy good.
Better pinch me and wake me up, because I tell you, this is unbelievable.
We're done. Now, I want you to get your family back together. I want you to bring everybody in. We even bought a custom little treehouse, playhouse for the kids.
What?
I'm gonna get you to put it together, because I had 8 guys on it, and they were just stumped. So I said, you know, we'll let the family do it.
For Mike to give us our kitchen back, which is like giving us a place for us to grow our family relationships back together again. And that's priceless. That's more than anyone could ask for.
I've said it for years. Don't hire a fence guy to do your roof. Don't hire an electrician to do your plumber. Don't hire your family. Don't hire someone you know. And definitely don't hire a neighbor, because if things turn upside down, you're all of a sudden not friends anymore. And you're better to have neighbors as friends than enemies.
Oh my God, I can hear that from over there. Oh,
This was more than we ever imagined. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, I wish I could just kiss you all.
Here, you know what? I'll kiss you.
Oh, all right.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.
We were building a home while I was deployed in Afghanistan. The initial thought process for the house in its entirety was $600,000. We're still trying to figure out where all the money's gone. Right now, we owe $880,000 on our mortgage,
This is just not the way it was supposed to be.
$90,000 on our credit lines. We are completely maxed out. And the house is not even finished yet. And $40,000 to my parents.
You owe almost $1 million. It's not done. And now what do you do? Who do you call? Mark and Carol, 2 beautiful people. Mark's been in the military for just over 20 years now, supposed to retire. Let's plan. Let's build our dream home, our retirement home. Not massive, make it environmentally friendly, use geothermal, make sure it's not more than 2,000 square feet. Great thinking. Set of twins. How can you go wrong here? Like, everything seems to go right, and all of a sudden, it turns right upside down. That's like taking this plane and doing one of these.
We planned it. Actually, we sat down on a computer program like probably about 5-8 years ago. Spent hours trying to plan the outlay and situate the home on the property so that it optimizes the sun usage for solar power in the future if we were to do that, and the passive heating in the winter months for the great room windows. And we've just to the nth degree planned everything out.
This is what I wanted when I was a kid. I want that home. I want the dream property and that retirement place that's good for my kids when I leave this planet, and somewhere for me, for all the hard work I've done in my life, to retire in.
Hello.
Carol?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. I got a hug right away.
Hey, Mike.
Sir Mark, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
This is one of the nicest log homes I've ever seen. I gotta say, you know, the first perception of anyone looking at this is like, why is Mike Holmes here? You know, this is a beautiful house. Obviously, these people have money. No, they don't have money. They're in debt because of the problems they went through because of one man. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, okay.
Our contractor was a friend of the family. We really did, we put our kind of life on the line, really, with him, and we gave him all we had and said, look, here's what we want, and...
But going back, our contractor knew very well, because he knew us well, what our absolute maximum we could spend was, and that was crystal clear right from the very beginning. So we were on a very finite, and we wouldn't have actually started this project. We would have never built it if he hadn't promised he could do it within that budget.
Not only was the house not finished within their budget, I mean, the siding wasn't done, the outside, the bathrooms, the floors, you name it, there wasn't even heat. And how much was the initial thought process that this was going to cost?
The initial thought process for the house in its entirety was $600,000, which is a lot of money.
But you can buy a house right now for $600,000 right downtown Toronto that is a piece of crap.
We put the agreement into place to start construction, at which point I got told I was being deployed to Afghanistan. Well, Carol and the children were still in Western Canada. I mean, there was just no one here. So it was I guess we kind of assumed that things would be taken care of. The first time we realized there was problems with the contractor and the timeline occurred while I was on my midterm break from Afghanistan. Packed up the wife and kids and our belongings and hopped in our U-Haul truck and drove across Canada to move in here. Showed up and the house wasn't, the roof wasn't even on. And so we put all of our stuff into the garage. At that point, I had to go back to Afghanistan. So while back in Afghanistan, I was trying to be proactive, as limited as I could.
So this was hard on you, because you were dealing with the contractor.
Yeah, I was here almost every day doing even what I could do. And I would make runs into town to go get supplies for our contractor. Well, I need this, well, I need that. So I would go and I would be the gopher, and then, you know, I stained the deck, I painted, I learned how to drywall, I did all the grouting on the tiles.
I did all the dormers and the
You
gable
did it?
ends, yeah. Myself and my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Did it. My brother-in-law was helping me, and then soffit and fascia wasn't done. We had squirrels, actually. Funny story with a squirrel running around here. We chased him with a hockey stick, trying to get the squirrel running around. We're in bed one night. And
Pretty slick. So you do have somewhat functional.
yes,
Okay, so you've got the kitchen, all in-floor heating, yes?
Yes.
it is.
Is it used?
Not
Is
hooked
it,
up.
I guess it's not workable, no.
No.
Let me guess, you finished the kitchen?
Yep. The whole ceiling was exposed. We just had wires hanging down. So my cousin came in and did the pine tongue groove in the ceiling. My sister's husband's dad did the tiling on the behind the stove. And we've had friends and family just come out and just kind of help where they could. We have people, like Carol did the grouting and I did the tiling in the mudroom.
The relationship with our contractor, there is none. There's absolutely no contact.
10 years in the making
Yeah.
of planning.
Yeah.
Now, how many times I say this? We need to plan this, and we need to follow, we need to execute it. And you did all the right steps and tripped over one major one.
Yeah.
And that was finding the wrong contractor.
Sometimes I look around and I just think, this is just not the way it was supposed to be. And especially when Mark's away and you know, I'm here doing everything, and then I sit down and I look around and it's just not our dream home right now.
Do you think he did this on purpose? Do you think he's a pompous SOB?
No, I don't. I know Carol and I have spoken about this many. I don't think that was it. I just think that he got over his head and didn't want to admit it. And then when things got bad, I just don't think he even knew where the money was going.
10 years from planning to 2 years of building to trying to convince the government to give them an occupancy permit because they're living everywhere else. They borrowed from all their friends, family, credit cards maxed out. They're actually in debt, $900,000.
Bills weren't getting paid. Near the end, I started paying people directly.
Bills didn't get paid.
Yeah, and actually we were getting bills that I'd already assumed were paid because I gave money to our
So
contractor.
the general contractor didn't pay the subcontractor.
So then I'm getting bills that we had to take credit lines
Or
out for in order to pay.
supplies.
So then I started paying, like I paid the kitchen guy directly, I paid the window guy directly.
We paid for the windows directly from
Because at
us.
that point,
Can you imagine that? Like, I don't get that. Almost $1 million out of pocket, and what did the contractor do? Nothing but turn their life into a mess.
This wears me down. After a while, just really actually looking around this house kind of wears me down sometimes.
I mean, obviously we're trying to stay strong as a family, be strong for our children and teach our children that sometimes life, you know, It's always your curveballs. You just have to deal with it and grow and learn.
Now what does he have to do? He has to fly to Africa and teach people there, which is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. But he has to do that to make more money. Now he's away from his kids, now he's away from his wife, just like throughout this whole thing.
It's my responsibility to do what I can to support the family, so off I go again.
You know, we had family members that would come up here to the house in the middle of the summer, beautiful day, and there's nobody here. There's nobody working on the house. So when it was supposed to be ready in August for the kids and I to move in, where was he? There's a lot of work to do here, so
We'd be happy if Mike painted the mailbox.
yeah. I mean, truly,
one
there's
less
a lot of work, and we would be grateful for anything that he can do for us.
I was really coming in to finish the outside, to get the inside safe. However, now that I look at the floor, somebody's gone and added force there, and I'm pretty sure it's not enough, so I'm gonna need the bros in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak to the geothermal guys, which is gonna dictate what to do next when it comes to flooring. I think we can come in, finish the floor, finish the fireplace, because their vision was to have a stone wall all the way up.
Yep.
Finish the ceiling in tongue and groove pine, bam, 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 we fired in, it's done.
Okay.
Then do the siding on the garage and laundry area.
Yep.
Put a stone facing below it, and then they're a lot further ahead than they are now.
Okay.
At the end of this, if we can at least fill that beautiful big garage full of lumber so they can finish the bedrooms for his kids, I mean, that's a
great
big
idea.
birthday present.
Great idea.
So you have all kinds of goodies for me.
Yeah, we've...
Concrete board, all the stone. Okay, I like that.
It's very much realistic nowadays. It's amazing what they can do with this product.
So this is for the fireplace on the inside, I'm gonna assume?
Fireplace and for around before we put the culture stone on.
Okay, what else do we have here?
Siding for the outside of the garage, 1x6.
And what is in the other ones?
Tongue and groove for inside the house.
And you brought me some tie part, because we're gonna have to take some of the tie part down in the back, because it's all ripped and no good.
Yep.
All right, this has been a great start. You know, I really appreciate you guys helping us help other people. This has been, like, you guys just, boom, stepped up to the plate, came in. And if I need anything else, oh, you're bringing me scaffold, too.
Yep.
What I'd love to do is definitely set up scaffold, because if we can prep to start the exterior siding, that would be freaking awesome. All the green flashing, it's not bad.
Yeah, there's a couple areas where, you know, it's not necessarily sloppy, but just not right fit or finish.
I'll show you what I'm really worried about. Like, you see the way this is done.
That needs to be caulked.
So that's what you're suggesting?
Yeah, that's pre-grooved. You'll see that on any vinyl window. The
I
caulking
know.
that was put in here is hard. It's not flexible. So that needs to be recaulked with something flexible.
And again, you think about the bottom. How am I gonna finish the bottom? I don't have flashing in here.
You can install siding first. I can trim it after.
All right, I feel better about that. How about these windows?
It's just not trimmed and tucked properly. I mean, it's all fairly minor. You can see it's all popping. And again, here, it just needs to be caulked.
Okay, you're not worried?
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried. I was panicking over it.
No, I'm not that worried.
I need someone to tuck tape the top, and then we'll start stapling, guys.
If you think of the use of tie par, what it does is it stops the penetration of rain hitting wood. Literally. But it's full of a million tiny freaking holes. And those holes allows the sheathing on the inside, on the outside of the house, to breathe out. So it really serves two purposes, to breathe and keep it watertight. We call it a building wrap.
We can go over a bit more. No, this way more.
Who really is the boss? I always wondered this.
This way?
Back again?
Yeah. Nah, this way, this way.
I'm looking at the ceiling. What I don't want to do is remove that
So we can go over it?
I want to go over it.
Okay, great.
Because if we remove it, we're going to belly out with the insulation. We're going to create one thing leads to another effect.
Yeah, no kidding.
We can just go right over it.
Now the lights, you think there's enough room to just pull them slightly?
Pull one of them out, turn the lights off so you don't blind yourself. Pull them out, make sure we can pull it down, that our diffuser comes out, and we can recap back in over top.
All right.
Get our laser level in here. Boom, set it up.
So we get a first level line to come off of,
That's right, because you want everything to meet into place.
Hey. You on? Okay. I gotta test whether or not the insulation's bowing this out, or whether it's just the plywood.
You can clearly see the bowing in it, just because they didn't put enough nails in it. This is like cheap, what is it, 3/8?
I think, that's...
Which is actually, in a way, a bonus to us, but if you can push that up and get it fired nice and tight in, check with that level, we're good to go.
Okay, buddy. Okay, let's see if that grabbed it.
Keep going, keep going. Pushing now.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
All right, you know what?
Yeah?
Now that that's grabbing, I don't think we have to move the lights. I think we're good.
Ah, it's awesome.
The homeowners, they did the kitchen, them and their family. They did the bathrooms, they did the mud room. Let me tell you, all the contractor did was erect it and caused nothing but problems, didn't pay his subs. I mean, he's a complete dog.
Pretty excited, pretty mixed emotions, scared, excited, enthused, grateful, all the above.
Little things we learn over the years is to be even. So when you have a cathedral ceiling, look at it this way, where do you start with all that beautiful pine? Get in a lasered line so that you start at the same spot, that when it transitions back to this floor, on the second floor, it looks proper. Doesn't look like we're a bunch of amateurs that we came in a little high and a little low on this side. Tools make the difference. Oh, and a little bit of experience.
Oh yeah, that's grabbing nice.
We've been lucky to have a lot of people come in and help us. And John and Glenn, let me tell you, 2 ex-military guys, they know exactly what it is to help people. Okay, you guys have been with us now how long?
A couple months now.
A couple months. And I know it's been supposed to be a temporary thing, right? How'd you like to work full-time?
Love to. Absolutely.
And I mean full-time.
I would love to.
They're gonna hire you full-time.
It's a little bit different coming to work every day. It's nice to wake up every day and want to come to work. That's what's so enticing about like us being here. So it's a really good atmosphere, and it's nice to have bosses that not only teach you, but you can go to them with any problems or questions you have. So it's been an awesome experience so far, and me and Johnny are both really excited for the future.
I feel like I fit right in from day one. I feel like these guys could have been overseas with us. I'd serve with them any day overseas, and yeah, it's just been a great experience so far.
Welcome to the team.
Thanks very much.
Hey.
Yeah, boys. Woo! Nice. Nice job, buddy.
How's that?
The geothermal heating and cooling system, that's another thing that the contractor failed to finish. Another thing we have to do. Wow, we took everything out. This is what we do, start again, yes?
Yeah.
Have you checked all the lines, the ones that are on the floor, the ones that are in the garage?
Yeah, so we've put pressure on the lines on the in-floor and the upstairs as well.
Do we have leaks?
No, so far everything's perfect. We tested the loop, it's all up to pressure.
There is 3,600 feet of 3/4-inch line laid horizontally around the house at a depth of about 5 feet. And the geothermal system uses these lines to absorb energy from the earth and help convert it to heat in the winter or cool it in the summer. And that saves money. When it comes to geothermal, what we need to look at is if we have a beautiful amount of space of land, we're gonna run those pipes horizontal. For other houses that are really tight or short space, we're gonna go vertical. In this case, we did both. Rather disappointing that we've had to pull out all the ductwork, and that's a lot of money. Think about it. I mean, not to mention waste. We're going to recycle it all, but it's not size big enough for the units to actually heat and cool the house. So Gary, love the guy. He couldn't turn a blind eye to it. Pull it all down, make up all new, run it new, make it rain.
The guys have worked their butts off getting all the strapping on around the house. We've got a little area left to do today. Once that goes up, the siding goes on as fast as we can so we can try and beat the weather.
At the bottom of our trim in here, we got our strapping. We're gonna apply this J trim here, which is gonna allow for any water or moisture that gets in to drain up the bottom, while at the same time, keeping any bugs or anything from going back up underneath. Okay. We're gonna keep it up just the width of a shim off the deck, and that's gonna give that room, that air to get in there and let the water out.
We've cut 16-inch pieces of concrete board, and we're gonna attach them from the top of the wood to the bottom of the deck, just so we have something for our stone to adhere to at the bottom of the house. It's gonna look really nice once we're finished everything.
We have considered like just throwing in the towel on this house, really, but it's not something that we want. We do want this house, and we've worked hard for it, and unfortunately right now the way it is, it's not our dream home. But you know, I kind of joke that Rome wasn't built in a day, and we're on a 10-year plan, I think, here, so. You know, I'm here on my own the majority of the time, and it's hard. But I know that Mark is doing his best for our family. I know that.
Big day. Getting going on the siding, and I'm really liking the look of this. I think it really complements all the log. I think they're gonna love it.
We're just putting the siding on here. We're just slapping it down to make sure it's secure onto the tongue and groove.
Well, this was a bit of an interesting floor to try and figure out. This original floor was set up for radiant floor heating. So we had differences of height around the whole room. So best idea wins on how to beef it up. Do I put 6 layers of 3/4-inch plywood? No, we don't. What we're gonna do is actually use a 2-inch insulation, screw down 3/4 plywood over top of it just to give us our depth. So then when we put hardwood, it's actually gonna butt into our tiles around the whole perimeter perfectly. Okay, we're gonna get all the insulation down first, start on our plywood, then we're gonna tackle this fireplace.
We're just cutting in our last register here. Because we drove the floor up with our foam and our plywood, now Gary's gonna come along and he's gonna put in a little sleeve to bring that duct up so it's sealed the entire way into this room. Because of the size of these windows, they required more air. So originally they had 1 in each corner of this room, not enough. He added 2 more, 1 up the front here, closer to the window, give enough air, enough heat to keep this house warm in the winter, cool in the summer.
Next step, we need to get started on the stonework on the outside, then the fireplace on the inside.
Adam, just even getting those 2 studs up, you can get a sense of what this fireplace is gonna look like. It's awesome. So are you okay on your clearances with non-combustible?
I am. We've got steel stud for anything within 6 inches of the inside
Beautiful.
and 4 feet of the top.
That's more than enough. All right, you guys are fine. Michael, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Damon?
Good, bud. Looks great, man. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
What is this, culture, right?
Yep, cultured stone. It's a veneer. Range is about 1.5 to 1 inch thick.
Yeah.
Nice and light, easy to lay.
I don't know, is there anything I can help you with? Get my hands a little
Well,
dirty here?
I'd like you to lay one at least.
Really?
If you can.
Awesome.
This great big guy right here.
Come on.
You put that right there.
All right.
Put it on the wall and then we'll chip it up so it stays in place.
Gotcha. One down, $1 million to go.
Cut one more and put it on top.
All right, what do you got, a cut
I
for
have
me?
that marked right over here.
That one there?
One right on top. Wiggle it in there nice so you have a nice gap all the way around.
All right.
Keep it right up to the top.
You happy with that?
Yep.
You happy with that, bud?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, I think I've labored enough. I'm gonna go inside and tell some people what to do.
You got it. Thanks for the
buddy.
help, Damon.
No worries.
We gotta match the contour of the logs. So one of our guys came up with a really, really smart idea. We have this tool, and all you do is run it along the side of the logs onto the cement board, cut that out, and it should slide in perfectly.
Talk to each other when she slides in.
Looks good. Looks good. The stone will fill in the rest.
Right here we have our platoon full of guys that we were working with up here. Everyone from Mike, the big boss man, right down to all the production guys and the volunteers that we have. We got Derek that came up with the idea of doing this whole thing, you know, funny guy Derek. Here's Giles, one of our volunteers that stuck around, and Bruce and Pat, another couple volunteers. Uncle Billy doing his usual thing, you know, what he does here and helps everyone out. And Carlito came up for a day or two. We're just gonna go ahead and close this up, and in about 20 years from now, when they open it up, it'll be a big surprise.
People call me happy.
Happy, yeah.
You know what? He is always happy, and sometimes it almost gets to me, though.
Too happy?
A little too happy sometimes.
Yin and yang.
Johnny and I thought it'd be a good idea to show our new family what our old family used to look like and bring them on base. And it was nice showing them our element and them being involved. It just turned out to be a great day.
John and Glenn arranged a rappel from a 30-foot tower. Man, that's pretty cool.
Here we go.
The rappelling really made me nervous. I was kind of terrified.
You'll be fine.
It's just rappelling and then it freaks me out.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Feed him to the bottom.
All the guys were doing it, so I had to do it. It was really scary. I'm not even gonna lie. I was petrified.
Sherry, I saw her face up there, and she was terrified. I think it was just the beginning, getting over that edge. Once she was over, she wasn't that bad, but she was terrified.
I don't like to admit a lot of fears. I don't like to be scared of a lot of things, so I kind of push myself to do it anyway, and I did, and I am very happy that I did it, and I would have regretted it if I didn't, so I just have to kick myself in the arse and do it.
Okay, this part
it's easier.
Yeah, it is easier now.
I did it, and I got to the bottom, and there was one more to do, and so I did it again. Oh, God.
Perfect, yep. Now let your feet go and let them line out.
That's a line out.
Let out
There you
some
go, right
line?
now, you're perfect, yep. Now let your feet go and let them line out at the same time.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
No, you're good. There you go. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, this part's easy.
I like that. This one's easy.
I like that one better than the wall.
Really? I'm not nervous anymore, are you?
I'm still shaking, and I'm tired.
You're upside down. There you go.
I was a high-rise window cleaner for years. 42 stories of building, it's nothing. The upside down thing, I didn't do that while window cleaning. All right, let's go.
His money's falling out.
Where is it? That was sort of weird because it just like threw everything out. I was like, oh, what should I hold it? How should I do this? It was still fun. That was a lot of fun.
What's going on? Oh, man. What the hell is going on?
Live on the edge a little bit. It's good.
This is definitely a day worth working for.
What I want to do is come up with some ideas on a mantle. I thought maybe we could get away with a full stone fireplace, but it's just too much. It's too big, too bulky, so I definitely want to break it up. The one thing I did see outside was some half-cut logs that they used for building this house, right? I'm thinking of incorporating that. I'm going to have to open this up, beef up our framing behind, because that half log's going to be pretty heavy.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay, so here's the profile of my log, okay? So this is where it's gonna be sitting. There's my cement board right there. There's my mantle log, right? So we notch out the back, keep the cement board on, and we can actually put two pieces of either 2x4, 2x6 on top of the cement board. That way it's on the outside of the combustible zone. Then build off of the cement board, like this. Insert the log, that way it gives us a screw point right through here. And that way it won't go anywhere. Just right in front of the stairs, about 10, 15 feet off. The log's been out in the weather for a long time, so it's moldy and it's got dirt all through it. So Glenn's gonna do a light sanding on it, clean it up real nice, and stain it to match the rest of the logs on the inside of the house.
I'm using a 3-in-1 cleaner right now, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna get down to the surface of the wood and pull out all the dirt, mold, or mildew that might be on it. As you can see, as soon as I put on the surface cleaner, the dirt's just starting to pull out. So it's working. It's gonna look good at the end.
Last time I was here, there wasn't any siding installed below these windows. So the crews put on the vertical strapping and the new siding. I just have to close this gap off. Some color match material, tie into the green windows. And we're just gonna create a little drip edge. So any driving water that hits against this area comes out over the siding and drips away.
I love how you started, Johnny, with your big chunky corners. So just remember to just fly over the fireplace by like a quarter inch. You're just trying to make the gray board disappear. We'll do a nice mortar line right down the side of it after, okay? See the stone? See the mantle? Pretend the floors are done. Beautiful room, you guys.
So we're just finishing up the last piece on this job. We came in, tore out all the old equipment that was here. Guys who installed it screwed everything up. So we've been working with Buchanan and Hall. These guys are fantastic. You know, they're putting in the geothermal. We're working with them. We're installing all the ductwork. This is my last piece, couple grills, and we're finished. We can give the house back to the homeowner. And I think they'll be very happy with the, you know, what we've done here.
Today we're working on doing the install of the hardwood floor, trying to match it up to the slate tile in the entranceway in the kitchen, and wrapping it around the new fireplace that was done. We try to think ahead when we're laying out a floor. There's some things that have to be done, long linear lines have to be followed, but we like to turn the wood, make some intricate details, transition from one direction to another using a herringbone pattern, things like that.
Steve, you're just doing your end cuts.
Yeah.
Are you cutting the back ends of these? How are you fitting those in?
This, there was a tongue on this end of the wood, and there's a tongue here. We don't want to just put this in and try to pin it down because it won't lock into place. So what we've done, cut the tongue off, and I've got a guy out on the saw that's creating grooves.
Right, and that's a great little option, right? You just ties it right back in.
That's right.
And solidifies the whole floor.
Locks it in place.
That's a whole lot of trunk. Look at that. Gentlemen.
Hey, Mike.
This is Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Joel, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Okay, right away, as soon as I walked in, what did I see? Neatness. And that tells me the pros, and I know it right away. And I love this. Look at how neat this looks.
Thanks.
This is what I want to see each and every time. So where is the system at right now?
Well, it's 100% complete. We're just ready to fire it up now.
Okay, just as a test?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
So this just shows the system status. If there's any problem with the machine, it would show the problem with the machine.
I love that. So it tells you, I don't feel well. You know, just like your kids taught you. I love that.
So if...
Okay, you turned it on.
Yeah,
Heating.
So it's in heating stage 1 right now. It's a dual stage unit, so it only uses the amount of electricity that it needs to run.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, stage 2 just kicked in.
Right. We can tell that the groundwater temperature coming out of the unit is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Going back in, right now we're about 53.5. This also shows the return air temperature. That's the air coming back into the unit, as well as the temperature of the air going out of the unit. So we're up to about 100 degrees right now. So you have to remember too is that this is your heating and air conditioning all in one. There's no outdoor unit, there's no anything like that, right? So
because we take cool water and use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
So just lead the way, buddy. We got like 5 of us here today. We're gonna help you do this.
So really easy, we're gonna start over at the side here.
Okay.
We're gonna run a straight line with our first string of sod.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna step them. Okay?
Okay.
And then start rolling in towards where we've cut.
Do you have a line indicator, or do you just want to follow the gravel?
Follow the gravel.
All right, so where do you want to start? I'm just gonna start in the corner here.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Green side up?
Always. What's the matter with you?
All right.
You're just messing with me now.
Earlier, these were all nailed in place, a couple of screws on angles. It's not the proper method, and you can tell they did it in different stages. We have proper screws, at least, and washers on that one, but not on this one. A couple of nails and nothing in the bottom. You know, think about it, all this weight on top of here. All right, there's no earthquakes around here, but rules are rules. Put a bolt in the hole, and that's all of them.
Let's test this on top. Might be the wrong color, but what do you think?
Might not match.
Need a haircut?
Yeah, it's pretty lush, eh?
I've never seen it that thick.
It's like a shag rug.
Look at this, we got the fire department coming in and making a barbecue. It looks like the fire department, just in case they make a fire, I'm sure they can put it out. This man is a custom barbecue guy, and they came in from town just to make us lunch. Now, this is the first time I've ever turned this into a setup we'll call it staging. And it's only because the homeowners have been gone for so long, I don't want them to come back to an empty house. So we're gonna actually set up the living room, make it really cozy, comfortable. I brought in 2 pros. They know exactly what they're doing. You see this, it's looking really good.
I wanted it big.
Johnny?
Put your feet up.
Obviously, it wasn't finished because there was no more money, because we were just plugging away at this point. And that's why Mark's in Saudi Arabia right now.
Are you excited all?
Yeah, very excited. Nervous?
Do you like hot tubs? Oh, wait a minute, you have one.
Yep.
Okay, I was called in to do the outside of the home, to protect the home from the elements of the weather, and that was, to me, very important. But I had to finish the inside, the focal point, the fireplace, the cathedral ceiling, the pine, the flooring, so that when they came home, that was another thing off their mind. Look, it's a log home. Little things are dressed up, but look at the siding.
It's beautiful.
It's completely finished on the outside.
That's awesome.
You see the new stone? I brought in a stone guy, and he did a great job on the outside. And that's all the way around. It goes around the side, right to the back. We made sure that we closed off the section, made it watertight.
That's so nice. And I just can't believe this. I said I wasn't gonna cry.
That's okay. You're gonna make me cry if you keep it up, though. But I want to show you the wood, because for me, that wood is just a beautiful, it just does not match. Is that a beautiful color match?
Yeah.
Come on over here. I want to show you this. I even moved your gas line over because it was too close to your gas dryer. So rather than change it inside, I changed it outside.
Okay.
We removed some venting because we did a whole new system. So bringing in the geothermal guys, testing the underground, coming back into the house, 2 big units were installed. The whole furnace you had put in there, completely gone. All new ductwork. Testing the in-floor, the geothermal. Bringing Steve in to make sure we fixed flashing in areas, and caulking was a good attempt by your husband and his friend, but we had to fix it up because my job here was to blanket your home so you could now come home to the inside and slowly finish the inside.
Yeah, thank you.
Any questions before I walk you around the house?
No.
None? Like, how you doing, or?
Finishing that geothermal is amazing for us because we had the work done, the pipes in the ground, and honestly, no one was willing to give us the information that we needed in order to finish it.
It's not just about us coming in, but making sure all the licensed guys, electricians, plumbers, and we did a few things inside that, you know, it's a couple, don't get your hopes up. I'm gonna show you, but I did as much as I could in the time period, okay?
Yep.
But you can see how it comes around the house.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Yep.
Again, fixing flashing, and all your flashing on the back there that I was terrified about.
Yeah.
Completely fixed and caulked. We're no longer worried about anything penetrating or harming your interior, okay? So now I'm happy with this. Nice flowers. This is from your neighbors. This is your neighbors.
Oh my gosh.
It's your neighbors. Fixing little things like the structure, the bolting that wasn't done, a few things that obviously just were not complete. So come towards the door, because don't look through the glass. Okay?
I'm not looking.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so close your eyes, and I don't want you to open them until I tell you. We'll just wipe our feet here. Okay, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
You're safe, you're not gonna trip on anything. And I'm just gonna bring you right into here.
Oh.
You notice there's a floor? Open your eyes.
I'm overwhelmed. Mike and the crew did a lot of work for us, and I'm very happy.
Last person I did a reveal screamed her head off.
Oh my God. This is beautiful.
Sort of like home now, isn't it? This is my guys that did this. I asked them, we set up the scaffold, we started all your planking, and we have enough to do the rest of your house in your garage. So the rest of your house will be done, okay, in time. But I thought we needed to finish this room for you and your family.
Thank you.
See how they tied the flooring? Isn't that nice?
It's beautiful.
I brought 2 guys in that were in the area that are really good at this, and they did all the flooring all the way underneath, tied it back into what your husband did and all the tile. But this is comfort.
I love it. Thank you. You know, it's not just the things that I could see when I'm sitting in the house or when I'm walking around, the things that aren't done. It's the things that we can't see that I also worry about, that things weren't done properly, that we can't see. And what will happen 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road. And now that I know that Mike has gone and sealed windows and sealed my logs and, you know, things like that, that's a huge relief. We can't thank you enough. This is, oh my goodness, I love that fireplace. There won't be any more mini hockey allowed and mini stick hockey allowed in the living room. There's absolutely, I'm putting my foot down on that one. Hi, Mark. Hi.
Hi, guys.
So, honey, they made our house a home. And I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I'm gonna let you see the fireplace.
Yeah. Oh my. Holy smokes. Wow.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.